Yo, what's up, gang? Hope everyone's having a good weekend and a good day. Wow, 2025 is almost over. Holy shit. This year has genuinely went by so fast. I'm still shocked that it's almost over. With that being said, a pretty crazy year for this channel. There's been a lot of anticipated releases, a lot of banger fucking indie games that have dropped. Just a lot. It's been a lot of ups and downs for gaming for sure. But I'd say more ups. Yeah, but we have some exceptions with this list. If you're new to the channel, we play through all the Metal Gear Solid games a couple times a year. I threw a couple on the list, a couple I left out. The ones that I kept on here were Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker because we did a 100% run of it. And what else? MGS1 because we also did some VR missions, which took up a couple streams. I think that's it. I don't know. We'll talk about it more when we get to them. And what else? Okay, so this isn't all the games that I played this year. There's a lot more, but they're indie games that some of them I kind of forgot the name. We play a lot of indie games on the channel, on top of like AAA games and stuff. So this list is mainly just the games that took up a bunch of streams that we did full-on playthroughs that were, memorable and whatnot. Alright. Now let's get started. Okay, Outlast. We were doing horror game marathon for October. And I think Outlast was the first one that we did. But yeah, I've already played this game a couple times. I already know where this stands. This is Outlast has basically shaped horror games as you know them today. Any AAA first-person survival horror game was probably inspired by Outlast. It's genuinely just an amazing fucking horror game, and it's aged really, really well. It was a fun playthrough. I enjoyed it. W game, I'm keeping it. It's genuine. I'd say Outlast is a masterpiece. It's pretty close to a masterpiece. All right, next. FNAF 1. This was also part of the spooky game marathon that I was doing. I don't think FNAF 1 is even the best FNAF game, but it is probably top 3. I don't know. I'm thinking it's not Outlast level. I'll keep it B though. It's really iconic, and just the core, gameplay that it is fun. On like a horror factor though, I wouldn't say it's really scary. I wouldn't say any of the FNAF games are relatively scary. Maybe 4. Maybe 4. Now FNAF 2. If you're familiar with the channel or tuned into some streams, you know that this is my all-time favorite FNAF game. FNAF 2 is fucking peak. This is peak FNAF in my opinion. And I'm going A. I'm just kind of biased. I love this game so much. It's so good. So fucking good. Is this 3 or 4? I think it's 4. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I might have forgotten FNAF 3. I just made this list this morning. I think I'm pretty sure it's 4. I'd say 4 is B. I think 4 is really good as well. 3 is definitely my least favorite. If 3 was on here, it'd probably be C. Or actually, I don't know. I don't like Night 5 of FNAF 4. I'm gonna go C. It's not 1 and it's not 2. Okay, I actually have no fucking clue what this is. I think the image just got cropped with the name on it. It's definitely an indie game that we've played. Wait, hold up 1 second. Okay, we're back. It is World of Horror. Yeah, it is an indie game that was recommended. Every game that I play is recommended, besides maybe like a few exceptions. But yeah, it was basically like a fully hand-drawn sci-fi murder mystery, like click game. I don't. It's hard to describe because it's so many different genres, but it's peak. It's peak. It's probably one of the best indie games I've played this year. I'm gonna go B. Oh, fuck, what's it? I forgot the name of this one too. It's the RPG Maker indie game that I played. Hold up, I gotta pause one more time. 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back. It's called Yumi Nikki. It's basically like an LSD dream simulator, 8-bit puzzle game, pretty much. It's a bit on the older side. I just never knew about it until it was recommended and we played it. Pretty cool. I honestly fucked with it. It's just it's not like combat. It's just a explorer puzzle game. It's more of like atmospheric, I'd say. But yeah, it was cool. All right, Hollow Knight. So we actually did not finish our playthrough of Hollow Knight yet. We are close though. I need to get back into it. My playthrough got cut off by a game that came out. But it's peak. Hollow Knight's fucking peak. I gotta go A with it. I genuinely really enjoy it. I wouldn't say it's S, because there are games that I played this year that I like more than Hollow Knight. We'll see though. At the very end of the list, maybe I'll make some changes. But Hollow Knight's cool. I don't know. I get the hype, but I'm not like super crazy about it, if that makes sense. Like, it's cool, but it's not mind blowing. And I have not played Silksong yet. A bunch of new releases have taken up my time, and I didn't get around to Silksong. But hopefully I can in 2026. Alright, this is one of the releases that I was actually talking about. Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Remake. Super anticipated on my list for the year. And it didn't disappoint. It didn't disappoint. There's a lot of hate on remakes nowadays because it just feels like such a cash grab, which this is definitely in the same category as that. I won't deny it. But I think it came out good. I thought it came out good. I do have complaints with the game, of course, but it's mainly in the engine that it's in. Unreal Engine, if you didn't already know. But I'm just gonna, it was good, but it wasn't mind-blowing. It was just a bare bones remake. Didn't add a whole lot besides the online game mode that came out 2 months after. That was already dead on release. I'm just gonna keep it an A. I really enjoyed the remake, but it wasn't, I don't know. It wasn't anything too special. The graphics were cool, I'll say that. Back on the topic of Metal Gear though. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, it was our 100% run that we did earlier in the year. It was fun. It was honestly, I had a fucking blast. I'm gonna throw that in A as well. It was fun until it wasn't fun, and we were doing those like 2.0 mech fights post game, and I didn't have anybody to play it with, so I was doing all of it solo. But I'll keep that name. It was fun. I just fucking love Peace Walker, and being able to 100% it again was great. Okay, now this is where this video gets controversial. Alright, feel free to leave as many hate comments as you want, but I will stand on this opinion. Alan Wake 1 is dog shit. I think it is the most overhyped game of all time. Like okay, that is a stretch. That is a fucking stretch. It is just not good. Alan Wake 1 is not good, man. I really wanted to play Alan Wake 2 because it was free on PS Plus, and I totally forgot about the series. And I already had 1 because that was free on PS Plus a couple months prior. And this was during spooky season. And I was looking for horror games. I was like, oh fuck yeah, I totally forgot about Alan Wake. You know, I've heard so much about the series, so I downloaded 1 and got 3-4 hours into it, and it was fucking awful. It was genuinely bad. The writing is so corny. The gameplay is awful. It's just not good. I don't know. I just don't know what to say. It's just not good. It's mid. It's mid. That's all there is to it. Okay, so I see Deltarune 2 times on this list. I don't know if this is just, if Lancer just spawned in to just fucking roast me real quick while I'm recording a video. I don't know. But yeah, we played Deltarune chapter 1 through 4. That's the only chapters that are out right now. Earlier in the month, after being recommended millions of times by you guys, and I'm thinking S, dude. It's so fucking good. Deltarune is genuinely probably in like my top 10 favorite games of all time now. Like, amazing playthrough. All the streams I did of this game were so fun. A bunch of new viewers and chatters would be tuning in, and it was just great. I'd say Deltarune is damn near masterpiece so far. I don't really need to explain Deltarune to you. I mean, I feel like everyone knows this game. I'm thinking I enjoyed it. I don't honestly say I enjoyed it more than Delta. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna keep it an A for now, and then after the list, we'll see what we want to do with these. But yeah, you guys already know what Deltarune is. Everyone knows what fucking Deltarune is. I really enjoyed it though. Oh, I don't know why I counted this as a standalone game. This definitely would not count. It's a DLC to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the RPG open world Dragon Ball game. Basically just a DLC for the game that covers half of the Dragon Ball Daima anime, and it was fun. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot to say about it. It was just short and fun. I'm just gonna go see. Nothing mind-blowing. You know what? After fucking roasting me like this, Lancer, you're getting the D. Pause. Hold up. Okay, yeah, so we did a bunch of Metal Gear Solid 1 playthroughs, and VR mission, 100% runs this year, so I thought I might as well just throw it on the list. Everyone knows how I feel about MGS1. MGS1 is tied for the best Metal Gear Solid game, and probably one of the best games of all time. There's not a whole lot to say. I'm just gonna go S, just because I always have a fucking blast playing through MGS1. Every single time. Oh, that's we did a DMC3 playthrough. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it just gets to a point when you replay games so many times, it's just hard to enjoy like a 100th replay through of it. But I don't know. I love DMC3. I'm gonna go A. It's not MGS1 though. Okay, now this next game was my most anticipated game of the year, and has been I've been waiting for it for fucking ages. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Which is also my game of the year, by the way. Death Stranding 2 fucking snubbed. I could go on and on about this game. It is genuinely a masterpiece, first of all, and now in my top 5 favorite games of all time. It didn't disappoint. Death Stranding 2 really didn't disappoint. Kojima really built off the first game well. It's all the same core game mechanics, but it's basically like a ultra revamped 2.0 version. Like, think of like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like that type, but even more. It's basically DS1 on steroids. But yeah, no, Death Stranding 2, it was great. I fucking enjoyed, like, I loved it. We spent maybe 70 hours on stream playing it. And I'm still chasing the platinum till this day. I play from time to time off stream, just grinding the 5 stars. But yeah, no, I fucking love Death Stranding 2, man. Genuinely a great game, and I think it should have won Game of the Year, but that's a different conversation. Entirely different conversation. Yeah, no, that was my most anticipated Game of the Year, and it did not disappoint at all. Kojima cooked. He fucking cooked. 100% S tier. 100%. W game. MGS2, okay, yeah. That's S tier as well. I don't need to go too far into it. You guys already know my love for MGS2 and doing playthroughs of it. Oh, God. I don't remember adding this. Alright, another one of the indie games that we played this year that, you know, stood out a little bit. Rat Shaker. I'm just gonna go see because it's nothing special, but it is probably one of the most unique indie games I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Basically, the premise is you're shaking a rat and going through someone's like PTSD trauma of him like killing his wife, and it's a lot. Maybe I'll link the stream in the description if you guys want to watch the Rat Shaker stream, because it's something you've probably never seen in your life. Like, it's genuinely like a 1-to-1 fucking indie game. I've never seen anything like it. Actually, I'm gonna go B just for the sheer uniqueness of Rat Shaker. Oh, another anticipated game. And the last anime game I'm ever going to buy in my life. Bleach Rebirth of Souls. The first, like, actual Bleach fighting game since the fucking, PS2, PS3. But it is sad to say another generic anime fighting slop game. And the story mode basically just covers the whole anime, but it's nothing too special. I mainly play anime games just for the online fighting, but this game was dead on release, sadly. It only had maybe like 2 weeks of activity, and then it just fucking died. Pretty sure I paid full price for it as well. But yeah, Bleach is my all-time favorite anime, and I just really wanted to love this game, but it was just painfully generic. Cough cough, fucking Sparking Zero as well, the year before. That's a different story right there, but I'm so over anime fighting games. I'm just gonna go see. It was just so painfully generic. Yeah. Death Stranding 1, we did a super quick playthrough of the game before the second one came out. I love Death Stranding 1. I'm just gonna go A though, because Like, I don't know. I've already done multiple playthroughs of Death Stranding 1. It's just not a game that I really like to replay because you sink so many hours into a save. That restarting is just such a chore. But we just did a quick run for DS2. It's always fun though. I still love Death Stranding 1. Oh, now we're getting to the good stuff. Okay. I don't know what possessed me to play the Bayonetta games, or like where I even heard from them, like heard about them. But for some reason, I just played all 3 Bayonetta games back to back to back for the first time ever. No one even recommended them to me. I might have stumbled upon it somewhere, maybe on like a forum or like a video. But yeah, so fucking good. It's one of my favorite series of all time now. Yeah, this series did not disappoint at all. We literally played all 3 games in a row. No fucking nothing else in between streams, just straight Bayonetta action. But yeah, let's go. Let's get into ranking them. Bayonetta 1 is a fucking masterpiece. I genuinely think it's on par with Devil May Cry 3, or the best Devil May Cry game is on par with Bayonetta 1. It is so fucking good. It is the most goofy, fucking raunchy, fucking fan service fighting combo slasher ever. It's so good. I can't recommend Bayonetta enough. But yeah, Bayonetta 2, it is not as good as 1, but it's definitely up there. It's still peak. Bayo 3 is, I'd say, actually no. The ending left me really fucking disappointed. But I'm hoping that they can, pull through with a 4th game, hopefully in the future. But yeah, I'd say 3 was probably, I don't know, because the gameplay was improved in 3 a lot, I feel like. But just that ending left my fucking mouth with a sour taste. Yeah, I'm fine with that ranking. MGS4, fun. I'm just gonna throw it an A. I always have fun replaying MGS4. We did a couple playthroughs of that this year. We didn't put 3 on the list because, I mean, I was mainly just not playing 3 a lot just to wait for Delta. Postal 2, I honestly forgot that I played this year. But yeah, our yearly Postal 2 run. I always fucking enjoy playing this game. It's always a blast. Postal 2, fucking masterpiece. Everyone knows Postal 2. Okay, so Silent Hill 2 Remake came out last year. I don't know why this is on the list. I don't know. We'll just run with it though. Silent Hill 2 Remake, fucking cinema. Amazing remake. Oh, okay, but I'm only putting it A just because S tier was just, those playthroughs were like fucking mind blowing, honestly. But well, I'm gonna go into a little rant about Silent Hill 2 Remake real quick. It is a great remake. I love how 1-to-1 it is. I think the gameplay is a little lackluster, but Silent Hill isn't just gameplay. It's mainly mood, atmosphere, storytelling, writing, puzzles. So I let the gameplay slide. But other than that, bro, Silent Hill 2 is genuinely a fucking horrifying game. I was genuinely shitting bricks half the time playing this. Like in the prison and the hospital, and fuck, dude. I'm having PTSD thinking about this playthrough. It's like actually scary. If you guys want a genuine horror experience, play Silent Hill 2 Remake. Or I mean, I think the OG is still pretty spooky. Witcher 3. I forgot. We did a playthrough of Witcher 3. Yeah, Witcher 3 is fucking peak. I think it's a great AAA open world RPG. I think it's definitely up there with like the greats like Skyrim and fucking like Elden Ring too. I think it's definitely up there. I really like Witcher 3. I just really like CD Projekt Red in general. Yeah. W. Ooh, another indie game that I played this year that stood out. Rain World. So, you know, I'm gonna go A. It really stood out to me. Rain World is a fucking peak indie masterpiece. It is one of, again, with like the uniqueness is what I really like in indie games. Is just I want to experience something I've never experienced before, and that is definitely what Rain World gave me. All I gotta say is just play it. It's fucking great. Lollipop Chainsaw is it's not okay, I don't think people play it because it's good, but it's really like it's so generic. I don't know. I played the remaster a couple months ago, all the way through, of course. I don't know. It's just not that good. Like, it's funny, it's silly, the gameplay is I don't know. It's iconic though. I'll give it that. Oh, that we did do a fucking DS3 playthrough earlier this year. Or maybe was it this year? It might have ended really early this year. Dark Souls 3 is fucking peak. That's gonna go S. I really enjoyed the DS3 playthrough. That was so fucking fun. I love that game. Damn. We saved game of the year for last. For the biggest fucking spiel I'm about to go on. Alright. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Where do I begin? Okay, so one of our viewers, one of the members of the channel recommended this to me. A couple other people too. I started playing this maybe about a month ago. I'm almost done with my playthrough. We're just doing a lot of like loose ends and side stuff right now and XP grinding. So let's just start with the game of the year part. Let me just give my 2 cents too about the whole game of the year situation. I don't think a game should get nominated for that many fucking categories. What was it, like 11? I don't think a game should get nominated for that many. I don't think a game should take home that many. But other than that, I do see the hype. I see the hype. It's great. I'm loving my playthrough. I don't think it's the most fun to watch on stream. I've been realizing that. But it's genuine. It's great. I love it. The story's fucking peak. Gameplay's fun. I will say there are some sections though that need some work, like the parkour. I don't know what the fuck those parkour sections are about, but it's not it. It is not it. That's literally my only complaint about the game. The storytelling's fucking peak writing, peak characters, peak voice acting, graphics are great. You know, I genuinely, I'm really enjoying Claire Obscure Expedition 33. With that being said, I don't think it should be DS2 for Game of the Year. I think Death Stranding 2 is the Game of the Year. Or I think it should have at least taken home a couple awards. Yeah, I'm going to throw it an S. And you know what? Just to spice it up, we're going to add one more for the best game this year. The best playthrough experience that I had with a game this year. Okay. Let's see. So, I think I'm going to pick between Death Stranding 2, Bayonetta, Clair Obscur, and then maybe Delta, but you guys already saw I put Delta in A. Actually, I'm gonna put Delta in S. I feel like I'm kind of lowballing a little bit. I did have a genuine fun time playing through it. I'm just like taking a second look at my list real quick. I stand by what I said about Alan Wake, by the way. Nothing will ever make me like that game. It's, oh god. If anyone disagrees, just let me know in the comments and debate me. Just debate me. But yeah, I think you guys already know what I'm gonna put. I feel like this was just pointless, but I'd say Death Stranding 2. I genuinely think it was the best game this year and the most fun I had with the playthrough this year. But that being said, yes, I'm a fucking Kojima glazer. We play mainly Kojima games on this channel, but we do swap it up. I am an indie game lover. I do play every single fucking genre of video game as well. And I take all recommendations from viewers. So, I always, like, literally, if you guys want, just drop a bunch of recommendations in the comments and I'll write them down for some games in the future. Because I'm always playing new shit and I want to experience more. The thing about that is, like, I love playing, you know, new games or different genre games just for new viewers and new people to chat with, and, you know, they give me their 2 cents about something. And I also support other small streamers that support me too. So if anyone else is enjoying the vids and streams too, just let me know and I'll tune in. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm decently happy with this list. Death Stranding 2 was probably my favorite playthrough of the year. And then right below that, Metal Gear Solid 1, MGS2, Bayonetta, MGS Delta, Dark Souls 3, Expedition 33. Yeah, I'd say I'm satisfied with that. Kind of a small list this year. I mean, I didn't put all the indie games that we played, but I'm a big, like, full-on playthrough enjoyer. Like, there's not a lot on this list. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing some. If I'm missing some, maybe I'll throw up a part 2, but I'm already this deep in recording that I don't know if I'm gonna update it. I don't know. Maybe I will update it and just add it onto this video. We'll see. If there's nothing else after this, then I couldn't find any other games to add. But yeah, no, I genuinely thought it was a pretty good year. We did take some breaks, but we're back. We're locked in. I was going through a couple things this year as well. Like, I got a different job and just a bunch, you know, family stuff and whatnot. But we're locked the fuck in, and 2026 is definitely going to be our year. I'm expecting to hopefully hit 1,000 subs, maybe 15 memberships, 20 memberships, and I'm gonna keep making a bunch more videos. But yeah, like I said, just if you guys have recommendations for anything or any feedback, just let me know. But yeah, I hope everyone had a great 2025. Hope you guys achieved your goals. Hope you guys achieve your goals this year as well, or this next year as well. I hope you guys have a good Christmas and a good rest of your day. All right, peace out, gang.